Valencia is Spain's third largest city. 2 million tourists visit the Mediterranean port annually. The sun shines year-round here. The city's Malvarosa beach is a popular destination for visitors and locals alike. And the most traditional among the beach restaurants here is La Pepica. Valencians' favorite Sunday meal is paella, but here you can order it every day. La Pepica has been around for more than 100 years.
Most of our guests are regulars who've been coming here for many years. And they pass the tradition on to their children. Their attitude is, my grandmother came here, and my father, and now me. Some customers have been eating here all their lives.
The recipes haven't changed in all that time. Very popular is paella de marisco with prawns and squid. A more exotic variation is arroz negro, rice tinted black with squid ink. Small shrimp are added to it. But the original local dish is paella Valencia, traditionally prepared with meat and beans. They mostly use regional products. Chef Roberto Blanco buys them at the Mercado Central, the city's largest market. Here, Roberto finds everything he needs for his rice dish. For example, fresh poultry and snails. But most important are the typical Valencian vegetables. Lima beans, called garrafon beans, grow in the region.
This bean is a bit broader. It's really only used for paella. There are two kinds. Fresh, like here, or dried, so they keep longer. Dried garrafon beans will keep for a year without a problem.
Back in the kitchen at La Pepica. The original recipe for Paella Valencia calls for fresh lima beans. And you also need chicken and rabbit meat, green beans, snails, short grain rice, tomato puree, and olive oil. The paella is seasoned with paprika and saffron. First, Roberto Blanco cuts the meat into small pieces. It's seared with the vegetables until the meat is crispy and brown. Then it's seasoned. Deglaze with water, then continue cooking while stirring. Add the rice.
It's important to use the right kind of rice, but the water is important too. Valencia has very soft water, and that makes the rice perfect and not too hard.
The paella should simmer for 30 minutes. You can also bake it in an oven at 180 degrees Celsius, which is quicker.
Spain has countless rice recipes, but the paella has to come out with the rice fluffy. It should be al dente, not sticky and boiled to death. It should be nice and fluffy.
Then the Paella Valencia is ready with snails, chicken and rabbit. A feast that has drawn many famous guests to La Pepica. American writer Ernest Hemingway used to come here after watching the bullfights. Spanish star tenor Placido Domingo has eaten here. And Spain's former king Juan Carlos has been here 5 or 6 times, always without prior notice.
It was funny because the king liked paella with chicken and rabbit, but the queen wanted a vegetable paella. So that's what we made for her. And then they wanted a third one with seafood. In the end, the king had to eat the queen's paella, but he cleaned the plate.
And most other guests at La Pepica are also reluctant to leave a morsel on their plates, whether their paella is with seafood, meat, or vegetables.